Hi, welcome to Obox. In today's episode, we're going to talk about creating a login page. If you haven't set up the Ionic framework in your computer, please check out our video about how to set up Ionic. Now let's create our app. Go to your terminal, type in Ionic space start, press enter. Enter N. We'll be using Angular for the framework. Let's call our application Grocery List. We'll be using the blank starter project. Choose ng modules, and it will download all libraries for you. Type in n, and there is your project created. Go inside your project, type in cd space, the name of your project Grocery List. To launch your project in Visual Studio Code, just type in codespace dot, press enter. Your project is now opened in Visual Studio Code. Now let's run your project. Go to Terminal. Click on New Terminal. Type in Ionic space serve. This will launch your project in the browser. And your project is now launched in the browser using the blank template. In the created project, go to Terminal. Click on the plus sign. Let's create the login page. Type in Ionic space G space login as the name of your page. The login page has been created for you. To check on the newly created page, go to your browser. Just type in login, which is the name of your page. There you have the login page. Let's focus on the login.page.html that was generated. Let's remove the Ion header for now, since the login page doesn't need a header. Don't forget to save your project. Once you save it, the browser will automatically update. Let's try to use the light theme so that we can see all the elements on our screen. Go to the folder theme. Click on variables.scss. Scroll down a bit. And let's edit this as light. Click on Save. There you have a light mode. Now let's try to put some elements on our screen. In the Ionic website, just go to Components. We'll be using the Ion input. Here we have all the sample codes for you. Let's use the email input. Copy the code. We'll be copying the password as well. Click on Save. And there you have in your screen the email input and password input. Let's try to add a button on your login screen. Here you have some sample buttons. For now, we'll be using the full button. Let's change the description to login. Click Save. There you have the login button. Let's put a simple forget password to your login screen. Let's style it. Go to your login.page.scss. Click Save. Now we have a forget password located at the right side of your screen. In order for your application to start with the login screen, you need to edit the approutingmodule.ts. The path with value blank is the first screen to be loaded in your application. Edit the redirection to key in login as the first screen to be loaded. When your application first loads, it goes directly to the login screen. Let us also create the register option in your application. We will align it to the left. Aligning the elements on your screen can be challenging, such as these register and forget password. In that case, we will be using the Ion grid. You can organize the placement of your screen elements using the Ion Grid, Ion Row, and Ion Col. In this example, you have series of rows and columns, and these are the codes, organized by Ion Grid, Ion Row, and Ion Col. Back to our application, we have arranged our elements using Ion Grid, Ion Row, and Ion Col. Stay tuned for the next part of our tutorial.